Welcome to the Put Me On Something podcast. I am your host, Alejandro Gomez.
What's up, everybody? It's Hero Sign.
Yo, what's up? It's Eric Grizzy.
What's up, guys? How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good tonight. What about you guys?
Good. Chill.
You're good.
Pretty good.
We're going to record today because you got pissed off, remember?
Oh yeah, we're almost gonna reschedule.
Reschedule.
I know you guys cut into my gym time.
What? I thought you wrapped it up.
Nah, I almost did. I was like closing up when he called me and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, bet.
You scared him, like, oh man, what the hell?
You killed his mood, bro. You gave him more motivation when you said no.
He's all pumped up.
That was.
Nah, like you killed my mood. I saw it and I just put my phone back down. And then I was like,
I thought you were joking first because it was
Bro?
like so close to the time. I was like, nah, this guy just messing around. That's why I called you just to see you were messing around, but you weren't.
I don't play around.
He was serious. I had a little consejo with him.
I know he came in and he was like, hey, let's just do it, man. Let's do it. I'm like, all right, man, let's just do it.
You don't mean that, do you?
Anyways, we're already here and shit.
Already here.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. It's Friday. Let's get to it, man. What are we guys talking about today?
What do you guys want to start with today? We have a lot of stuff
I have a lot to talk about, man.
Yeah, it's been a pretty jam-packed week or so.
Yeah, this week's been
Yeah,
hectic, yeah.
That's why I was like, because I don't know if I was playing, because we had that last week, because last week we had a talk
A team
after we were
meeting.
recording a team meeting. And like, let's plan shit out, you know, how to like, you know, work all this
Organizes more.
Organize it.
better
And then
stuff.
I like, you know, I got motivated like during the week. I was like looking up topics.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have like a whole bunch today. And I was like, damn, this week was like jam-packed. There's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
I know usually the chat's dry, but
know,
I was
like,
actually
oh.
active.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the chat, yeah.
We were like sending each other like topics back and forth. We would answer some, not answer some, and just go back in.
Yeah, but a lot of shit's been happening. You guys want to start off with the alien stuff, or
I mean, it's a lot of it's down. It's a lot of
might as well.
a lot of it's down south to our brothers to the south, to our family down south.
What about the alien one? We'll talk about it?
let's go for it.
What do you guys know about it so far? Because I just seen TikTok that they were like, they were doing the conference in Mexico
Yeah,
about the aliens and shit. Like, they said that all these aliens are real. They're mummified aliens from like 1,000 years ago, something like that.
you think they're doing that because of the United States opened
That's what I
up
was
about
thinking.
it?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, wow, since like we in the U.S. like we did it, now they
Wait,
did
so
it.
do you think they're trying to one up each other? Like, fuck it, bro. We're doing a live unboxing.
He's unboxing.
I don't know. I don't know what's really going on because it's crazy how like out of nowhere just started talking about aliens and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Now I don't know if you guys also saw about some guy. I think it was in Dublin or something out there.
Mhm.
They found like in the beach. They found a hole.
Oh, yeah.
And they're digging it out and they found like a rock. Did you see that?
Oh,
That perfect hole.
Yeah.
Did you see the other video?
Which one?
That was fucking fake.
Oh,
It was?
Yeah, I saw the original video where there's some dude was going ham, like
Yeah, I saw that
shirtless,
too.
just digging it with his bare hand, and he just dug the most perfect circle. And then there was a new following clip was like a news reporter, I think from like England or some shit.
Yeah,
where they were
something
like
like
investigating that circle, and there's some scientist ass dude saying,
Oh, that one?
This is a
yeah, that's the one you sent us, right?
Was it?
That's the one you sent to us?
Yeah, I sent that. So that was fake?
Yeah,
It got me.
Damn, we debunked that one.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I could even pull it up. I remember
Well,
that.
that's what we're here for, to debunk these conspiracy theories.
Debunking episode.
We're gonna do a segment, fact or fake.
Yeah, right?
Factor cap.
But do
there you go.
you think that's fake or real, like what they're doing with the aliens and stuff?
I don't know.
Well, that was debunked too, right? The alien ones.
I mean, what do you think first?
I thought.
I think they tried to debunk like the aliens, like the actual like sculptures of them, saying it was fake. But then someone said it was a cake.
that was fake too, huh?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
so I'm like, just made it. Was it a cake?
well, I saw.
I saw the video where they cut it up and it was a cake.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a video. Oh, it's one of those those delusional cake
Yeah.
videos.
You know when they're like cutting into things and it's just a cake.
Damn,
Is it real or cake? Something like that.
is it
Yeah.
real or cake? No.
I don't know. I think to an extent it is
I think
real.
they gave him a name too.
With alien? There was like two of them.
Was it-
Miguelito or something like that.
Bro?
I don't know, some real name. It was like give it like a person's
This
name.
guy's all randomly naming them.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't believe anything like, anymore.
You got numb to
I don't
it.
I got
Yeah.
like I'm desensitized.
I don't
like,
believe anything that the government tells
they
us.
tell us. Even Mexico's like different government shit. And, like, of course, like we've all seen like those old like Univision and shit like that. Like they show the videos from Mexico.
Yeah.
Like, oh, UFO seen in some city in Mexico, you know?
Or like duendes and witches.
Yeah, and then think too, Mexico's more like they actually do show like I heard people say like the news over there is different. So they actually like every time there's something they see in the sky, they actually like do show it. You know, not like here like
It was a balloon or
the
something.
yeah, something like that. You know.
Yeah.
So the thing is too, like I don't know like what to believe because I don't know how like the shit is over like the government is over there.
Their shows are just different too.
So like I mean it could be real, could be fake. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's all fake.
I don't know. I actually didn't know what to think about it. I saw it first, and I guess I kind of thought, what's that one show on YouTube where they make fake newscasts? It's like a leaf logo. I don't know. I thought it was one of
CNN?
no, dude, no, not that. Anyways, I thought it was one of those parodies for a second, but like you know when you think a thought, but you're not saying that thought in your head, you're like half thinking it. Anyways, that, and then I kept scrolling and scrolling. That's all I would see on my feed is the little Mexican alien.
Yeah,
And I was
that's
like,
what I kept
yo,
saying.
I think it is real and shit.
It,
And
it looks like the ET when he's like dying.
oh yeah, remember when he
The
was all
powdered donut?
dehydrated? Yeah, he looked
Yeah.
like a powdered donut. He was like turned up. They caught his home. They found his homie after like a night of turning up.
For real.
Yeah, he kind of looked like that, and that's what some people were saying too. Though, like, how is it that the alien is like close to the resemblance of what we falsely kind of envisioned them as?
Yeah.
So I don't know. That was that. I don't know. I don't know if I thought it was real or fake. I just like he said, kind of numb to it, and I guess I was. I don't know. I just was not surprised anymore. If it was real, if it wasn't real, I don't know. I don't know because to me, aliens are real, and they always been real. So when you say they're real, it's kind of like okay, I've been knowing he was real and shit. I don't know. Yeah, kind of like that.
True.
Yeah.
What about you?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. At this point, man, like he was saying, who knows what it was real or not? Like out of nowhere, just started talking about like aliens and this and that, and a lot of things
Yeah.
were coming out about it. But it's like, if it is real, what took them so long for them to start coming out about it and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Recently, it's just been a lot of like things that we thought that was fake or real, whatever. It started to come out.
Yeah, like,
And, like,
yeah.
The government starting to like tease us with things that were myth back in the day and stuff like that.
Yeah. Like remember you said like you sent that video too about the football game was the
Oh,
the
the
air
yeah,
robots?
yeah.
Yeah, they're just
So-
trying to get us desensitized to that shit.
Yeah, so basically that whole point is because they're making what we call the creator, which is that's what they're trying to promote at the football game. But
Mhm.
like, at like if I think about it, I think at some point it is gonna get like that. Where like who knows, maybe now that's what they're testing to like
Mhm.
get us, like you said, sensitized to it. Where like when it starts happening little by little, we won't even recognize it until it's too late,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then it's gonna be like, oh shit, like
I mean, shit, it's kind of, you can, like, fuck. Does that mean it's already happened to us? Because we're just, like, completely not reacting to it.
that's what I'm saying. Because they've been like pushing all these movies and stuff like that, and everything to the point where like now when we see it, it's like okay, like where was that when we really cared? Now it's like whatever
Yeah.
about it.
Shit, true.
I
I don't,
think-
I don't know if you're seeing this shit, Dro. You know what it makes me think of?
What?
Well, I don't know if Eric's seen it, but Dro, fuck, I hate to say this shit. You know,
What?
remember Power Rangers, the one where they had the police dog chief?
Yeah.
All the in that society in that future.
Power
they
Rangers
had-
SPD?
Yeah, they had like they coexisted with aliens and shit like
Yeah.
that. Then, so I don't know. I always pictured that kind of for the future. So maybe that's coming. And then people argue, like from a religious standpoint. Like I'm just saying, like I'm just repeating what they say. I'm not saying my opinion.
Yeah.
From a religious standpoint, that like aliens are gonna come back to Earth, but then aliens are in fact actually demons and shit like that.
Mhm.
And then like the end of the world, or who knows, man. The thing about the end of the world thing. I don't know. People have been saying the end of the world since the beginning of time, so it's hard to think that. And then the world's just getting on fire more and more, or maybe it's always been on fire and we just realizing it. So like, what difference is it? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then that's what also like people like say that people are gonna be so numb to it and so used to that madness that when it happens, it'll be like 7 years of chaos or some shit. Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Aliens or not. And then people argue if they're like peaceful or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I kind of get that.
They're like everybody. I think I do believe there's something out there like people like who knows, maybe other planets are like thinking the same thing we think. You know, maybe we're the aliens to them.
Yeah. What if we're the what's the word?
Aliens?
Aliens?
Hostile.
What if they don't
Hostiles?
fuck with us because they think we're too hostile? I mean, because we kill each other for the dumbest shit.
We do honestly. Like
I mean, yeah, like remember fucking what we were talking about 2 weeks ago and shit, like a road rage incident. Someone killed
yeah.
someone here and shit. Like, bro, people kill each other for cutting you off in the driveway, which is some hoe shit though. Like, you know, some of you guys don't know how to drive or use the turn signals.
For real.
Anyways,
Anyways, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think like it's like the whole thing that they say like Project Bluebeam.
Project Papa Bean. If I heard someone in the comments like Project Blue Balls, and I was like, bro, I started laughing. I couldn't take the video serious anymore.
No, but like, they're trying to like make us like just like I said, I don't know. We talked about it a while ago that they need they show us like the shit like in movies and like in TV shows and all that stuff just to get us used to it, and then like when it actually happens, like we were like, oh, what the fuck? Doesn't even like
Well, that's what Disney's doing like right now and stuff like that. With like all like the transgender and like all the LBG stuff. Like with the new Snow White movie that they're supposed to come out with.
yeah.
about how the dwarves weren't even dwarves no more. Like
What-
they were actual human, like
Regular size
regular
people?
size, yes.
Yeah.
And also like just like they're starting to show more like different genders. Like what was it? There's a movie we're watching where it's like, or like in like Buzz Light. Have you ever seen that movie?
Oh yeah, but the Buzz Lightyear
Where
one.
one of them is gay too and stuff. Or
Yeah,
the,
What do you mean? Who's gay?
the
It's
one,
one
of
of his
captain or something like
It's
that.
a
or-
chick, yeah.
Yeah, it's a chick and she's gay in that movie. And then I was like, I listened to podcasts during the week too,
Mhm.
and they're talking about how
You okay?
Oh no, I'm just trying, but I have no back support.
like a lot of the kids are getting brainwashed because of that too. Even in school, like before like social media and all that, we really didn't know what was going on in school. And now that a lot of people are doing TikToks and like a lot of teachers are
Mhm.
doing TikToks, a lot of the parents are starting to see what they're getting taught at school, and it's
Mhm.
mainly about like gender stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
at a young age, they're teaching them about like you could be whoever you want. You don't need to be a man just because you're a man and stuff like that. And it's like that's what I'm saying. Like that's what they're just constantly doing. They're trying to get us to like,
Normalize it.
yeah, to an extent, but like they're trying to control us. I think in a way.
Mm-hmm.
And same way with like all the alien stuff that's been coming out, stuff like that. Like, I think they're trying to make us focus on stuff that's not irrelevant
Mm-hmm.
to like kind of get us to like be under their wings, you know, like because they lost
Yeah.
power.
So what are like? Okay, like not even speaking an opinion on the community, like the LGBT
Yeah.
community, but how they're pushing it. What if it's just like amplifying it towards everyone in a negative point of view instead of just being openly accepting, like, hey, bro, just let people be people and shit. And really, because the reality is with more young people, they just don't really care about other people's sexuality and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But like how you're saying, people are concerned because they're pushing it onto kids and so forth, and people that doesn't quote unquote necessarily pertain to them. What if they're just grabbing a random topic and then making it, stirring up the pot to make people, like how you said, fight each other or be distracted for no
Well,
reason?
that's the
and
whole
shit?
point, because the whole point is that the government has lost control of human society. If you really think about it, a lot of people are starting to speak out and trying to just like tell people like, bro, like you guys need to understand that what's going on. It's getting brainwashed and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So the way for the government to control again is to have us, instead of being united, fight against each other. That way the government could step in as we're weak and stuff like that. Because if we unite as all human race and stuff, the government has no power. So what's the easiest way to get control of us again?
Distract them?
No, with the new generation. The new
Yeah.
kids are growing up, like TikTok, teaching them like different things like that. Like I was watching this video too, where I guess in China now, they're using like you know how they have the VRs and stuff like that?
Yeah.
But they're having that in school where they wear like this helmet or like this band, like a headband,
Yeah.
and it's like taking.
Oh, it show. Yeah, I heard about it. Like they wear it. The kids in school wear it, and then like it notifies like the parents or someone that about
If they're like,
what they pay attention to. You know, like
Mhm.
how or what they're paying attention to. Like when they're in class, like the teachers like teaching and everything. So like if you know like sometimes when you're like I've been in a class where I'm paying attention to the teacher, and then I don't know where I started daydreaming and focusing on something else.
and then that program will show the parents that how long they're daydreaming, when they're not paying attention and stuff like that.
Bro, that's kind of creepy for a
Yeah.
classroom. That's fucking creepy. I understand maybe studying like a kid's like standpoint, like checking up on a kid, but every day, bro, that sounds stressful, bro. Imagine the stress you're putting on the kid to basically pay attention,
But
keep
the-
good thoughts and shit.
From what I've seen, is the whole point of they're doing that is because they want the kids to focus and understand what they're learning, so like that, instead of like just going to school, then when you graduate, not know what you're learned about.
Mhm.
So they're
okay.
trying to make them like trying to grow a generation where it's smart and it's able to like to have like technicians, doctors, and they're trying to do like the good way.
Yeah.
While in America, they're over here teaching kids about your body and stuff like that. That has like
Like,
You know what I heard
a young age and
about
shit.
China? That they like I think summertime, like when they're out of school, they take them to like boot camp, like the little kids, so they can teach them how to shoot. Like
Oh,
Like guns?
like
Yeah.
artillery and shit.
yeah,
shit, I wish my school taught me
Yeah,
how
that'd
to
be
do
that's
all
what I'm
that.
saying.
Hey,
'Cause I heard-
what's more American than that?
but they're in China. But anyways, I heard another podcast like they were saying that like that. I don't know if it is China or maybe I don't forget where it was, but they take them to like at a young age, like they take them out there to shoot, like like
It might be
all kinds of
Russia.
firearms. No, it was like China, I
It
think.
was a China.
And then he was saying too, like, damn, China have like they're training their kids young, and then we're over here teaching our kids about like gender and all that shit. Like
That's
all,
what I'm
all that
saying.
stuff,
Like they're teaching like, oh, you can wear whatever you want, even if it's a girl's clothes. You can still be a man. You could be a boy, but wear that. Cause just be yourself. Like
Yeah.
teach us like what we need to learn about life and like stuff like that.
like taxes and shit.
Yeah, it's just like growing up and stuff that we need to understand, like actually use in real life instead
Yeah.
of just confusing the kids and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, in my opinion, is like, I feel like everyone should be allowed to do whatever they want, feel comfortable in their own skin. Not many people feel comfortable in their own skin, or even with their own sexuality. However, it's just like, it's none of my fucking business or your business. So it's like, I don't know why they're like would be forcing it on the youth. The youth
Well,
should just be
see,
happy.
that-
You should just be fucking kids.
That's that's the whole point. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have no problem, like you said, with any of that. But the fact that they're forcing it and
On the kids.
feeding it to the
Yeah.
kids, like if they want to be gay, trans, let them figure it out on their own. Like
Exactly.
like back in the day, instead of like
Yeah.
pushing it. Because honestly, if I was a young kid and I go to school and the teacher like putting on like stuff like that or calling me him and her, or whatever she want, over time that's gonna start affecting me. Like it's like the
Yeah.
whole point of teaching was to teach the kids about like multiplying, writing, reading, all that, and the parents' job was to teach the kids about life, and they're like about the kids. That's the kids or the parents' job, not the teachers. Now they're saying like the teachers are literally growing are raising our kids and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Which is
Especially when
true.
there's like a lot like younger generation. Unfortunately, like the kids, it's just like tablet kids, and like the last what 5-8 years and shit. Tablet kids is like creating unstable children and unstable next generation. And we're no different. We had our fucking social media and all that shit too. But like, I mean, I hate to sound old, but I mean back then we
got the early
had kids,
yeah,
we had
we
toys.
got the early stages of the social media.
Yeah, we had, but that was towards
Yeah.
like more of our teens.
I always think about it because I always hear people like, and I see we all seen kids like other people's kids like they're always on tablets and phones.
Yeah.
And then I thought about it too, like, man, that's dumb. Like, if it was my kid, I wouldn't even allow that. But I think about it too, because back in our time, like, well, there's video games, we were stuck on that. Cause I would be like, I remember like I would spend hours just playing video games,
Yeah.
And that's kind of like the same
That's
shit,
true.
Yeah, that's what I was talking to my
Or like
girlfriend
yeah,
about.
yeah. My bad. Or like fucking how we would be home and shit. Like your parents wouldn't be there. Like say your parents work late or like mid shift. I remember like we didn't like see our mom for like I remember like for the longest time I didn't see her and shit. I almost started to forget what she looked like. What
the hell?
And I would just always watch TV and shit.
Where were you, man?
no, I was at home.
Where's your mom?
No. Because
Is-
I would
is it
come
what she
home.
was-
I was a kid. I would come home at 2. She wouldn't work at 1. By the time she comes at like 9-10, I was asleep. And then the cycle just
Oh,
continues.
okay.
And then
Oh, okay.
summer of her working and then do other stuff and shit. Like, no, I remember at one point. I felt like that at one point. Anyways, getting all deep and shit.
Does he got
Well,
into his hooligan phase?
Who knows, man? Yeah, because I was bored. Like when I was a hooligan, not trying to get sidetracked. When I was a hooligan, first started like, stealing candy, and then it starts to do spray painting, and then it starts to hanging out with quote unquote gangs. I don't think
He's
they
all
really
rebelling
work
on
it.
his
Then it
mom.
was
Yeah.
affiliated.
Started stealing shit. Next thing you know, he started selling substance. And like, bro, it all started because I was bored. Like that was my issue. But we'll talk about that later.
I was bored too, bro.
And yeah, and you chose not to do it. And
I
that's the
wasn't
thing.
committing crime either.
Exactly, and that's why I would argue it's a choice.
Yeah.
Some people
Yeah.
are actually
Yeah.
born into that. Some people are unfortunately born into that environment, and that's all they know. Because I had homies like that where their mother, their older brother, their sister, everybody like was in that shit in a gang or something like that. So, but those kind of stuff to be rebelling and stuff is a choice. You know what I'm saying? Where
Yeah.
kids like that need like positive
Yeah,
outlets.
because I remember I had a cousin. Well, I do still have my cousin, but his homie, he
used
was
to.
like a good homie of him when they were younger.
Uh-huh.
And the homies was his family was all like gang related and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
he grew up in that, like he was born into it. And for him, it was like normalized, like at the age already like 10, 11. So
Kind of like your culture at that point.
yeah, he was already like he already had like the tattoo of the street and everything. He was already drinking, smoking weed and shit like that. And I remember my cousin used to get in trouble for hanging out with them because her mom's all like, "What are you over there doing? Like they're over there doing bad things."
Yeah.
But his friend didn't know why he wasn't allowed to like hang out with my cousin.
Yeah.
Because for him, everything was like normalized. Like for him, it's like, well, what? My parents said it's okay, so like, why am I getting in trouble for it?
Damn. Yeah, that's true.
And that goes off like what like he was saying about the tablets and stuff like that. Like, at some point, like it's so normalized that you feel out of touch if you don't let your kids do it.
Damn, see, that's true. And I've seen that with some parents and shit where they're like, fuck, well, like, sometimes, not that whole argument, it's just easier to let them use it. It's more like, fuck, well, I don't want him to be left out or bored. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it's kind of equivalent to their toys. It's just the whole, like, I guess we should maybe, I don't know. I don't have kids, I'll be honest. So it's kind of feel like I don't want to be judging anyone's parent skills. But when it's like 90% that, you can't help but feel
Yeah,
some kind of
that's
or
all-
when they're just little, bro.
That's
like,
all I was telling Jasmine. Like when you have a kid, I'm not gonna let them on the tablet. But then realistically, they're gonna have a tablet like
Yeah.
that because there's no way of getting out of it. Like
Yeah, because then it's gonna be everywhere. Like the more technology advances, like especially with school, they're gonna hand them out like nothing. Like here's your tablet.
well,
Like bring it back and forth, and then
we used to go to school like they were barely coming out with like the smart boards and like. Have you ever
Yeah.
seen those? The
Yeah.
smart board.
Oh, that was like the
bird.
biggest thing and shit.
the whiteboards.
No, they're smart boards where it's like it was like the whiteboards, but then they started being all computerized.
Oh, yeah.
Like when we were in junior high, those were really coming out.
Nah, I
and
just,
they were-
I just remember the projector. The one with
well,
the-
yeah, it was that was like in elementary for me.
Oh, you talking about with the one with the clear paper? You put it
Yeah.
over the light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then now you're able to bring your laptop or your tablets and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Like remember my teacher used to be like, "You guys need to learn how to use a calculator and all that because you're never good. Oh, you got to do it all on paper
Mhm.
because you never have a calculator with you. You're in.
Not have it in the palm of my
That's what
hand.
I'm saying. They have
For
everything.
real.
But that's the same thing. That's kind of
Yeah.
like a blessing in disguise, like blessing
And a curse and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, kind of like with typos and shit.
because then like you're getting dumber while your phone's getting smarter.
Yeah.
Here, use this. Put it on your back.
Oh.
Like,
You see me slouching.
the Kobika.
Slouching in the
Yeah, he's over here. His back in pain.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. That's that, man.
Thanks. I don't know, man. Teach.
Yeah, we got a little sidetracked.
See, yeah, we really did. I'm sorry.
No, but it kind of goes into it. We gotta whatever, you know what I mean.
Yeah, you know.
Anyways, let's talk about Peso Pluma, man. What's going
Back
on?
to the main, the first thing, like we said, a lot of the new stuff is from down south. I mean, at least for what I heard in the past week and shit.
Like all the news lately, recently.
Yeah.
Anyways, well, I don't know if I'm gonna talk about how he performed at the VMAs or how he's getting threat.
Oh yeah, but shout out to him, man. Shout out to Peso Pluma, bro. He
You see
performed
it?
at the
Yeah.
VMAs.
He was performing. He performed at the VMAs.
Yeah.
And I think too. I didn't think it was anything special because I was like, oh, what the hell? It's just him performing there.
Mm-hmm.
But then people said like, oh, it's the first time a regional Mexican like artist
I
performed
didn't.
there. I was like, oh, for
I didn't
real?
know that.
Yeah, I didn't know either. So
I mean,
was-
either.
Cause I seen like you see like Bad Bunny or someone like that. I'm like, oh, it's just like he's just there at the award show, so like it's nothing.
Yeah.
But then like, oh, that's like, it's the first time like a regional Mexican artist performed here. Like, oh, now I
Yeah.
get it.
Didn't didn't Selena Gomez perform?
Bro, she ain't from over there.
Would
She's
be
from here.
fucking for real. He
She's from
said.
Texas.
Is she from Texas? That's
Yeah.
from like Ohio or something.
She's from Texas. But anyways,
No,
yeah,
Selena Gomez.
yeah, she's from Texas.
Selena Gomez, the Wizard of Waverly
Yeah,
I'm
Place.
gonna- I'm
her.
gonna look it up to
He's also
fact
from
check
Texas
you.
too.
Yeah, all that talent comes from Texas. You know,
Which one?
Mexican OT's from Texas.
We gotta go to Texas. Let's take it over there. Take the pot over there on a trip.
I've always wanted to go to Texas.
Where's
Let's,
she from?
let's do it. Take a little trip. Try the
Alright.
barbecue and
My man's
travel.
looking it up right now. Where's
And then
Selena
go
Gomez
talk
from?
to
Yeah,
people.
Texas.
Texas. That's just
Bro,
from
I
like
know.
Ohio. or
She's
some
our
shit.
cousin.
Yeah, for real. Shout out to our cousin. Sim apellido.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised of Peso Pluma. You know about he's getting all those threats over there, Mexico and shit.
Oh,
That's
shit,
crazy.
yeah.
It's sad, bro. It's unfortunate.
You think he's gonna do it?
No, well, I don't know. I think he
Maybe-
canceled now, but
Maybe a little bit. Did he
I
cancel his tour or something? Or
some
no?
of it, I think, because of that, he canceled other shit too. But I think too, I thought he was gonna do it to be like, oh, like, prove a point, like I'm tough, I don't give a fuck. And I was
Yeah,
thinking,
but at some point you're playing with your life too.
yeah, and a lot of people were saying that, nah, don't even do that. That's no point of it, you know.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. This ain't rap and shit. This ain't nothing like that. You don't gotta like, tough. Be like, you'd rather have you here than fucking
Proving a
risk it and
point.
go over there and get like,
Yeah,
you know.
and if they can't catch you, bro, they'll catch someone else, like
Yeah.
someone close to you.
If you're in that situation, what will you do?
Not perform.
Not
Fuck
perform.
that.
I would.
Fucking
You would?
I will go
They
to
hand you
war.
a note?
I will go to war with them.
fuck out of here, bro.
They're gonna hand you a note.
And then,
and
well,
then-
yeah. I mean, at some point, it is scary. But then, say Peso Pluma does go,
Uh-huh.
he'll be a badass about it. And if he does get killed and stuff like that, he'll be a legend. They'll always talk about.
Yeah,
him
but he just
forever.
started.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like
no.
that's how most of like the legends
Are
are
born,
legends.
yeah.
Yeah, but can
But you're only
we
a
get a legend that lives like
But you're
10
only
years?
you're
or
only a
some
legend
shit?
because you pass away. Because
Yeah, exactly. That too.
if you live on forever, like people just forget about you.
Yeah.
Well, but what,
Okay,
what,
okay,
if-
okay.
what
I'm
if
not
he
saying.
went?
I'm not saying Drake. Okay, Drake's been popping for like 10 plus years. God forbid he
Even
dies
longer.
or whatever and shit. But like, we got to see his growth, like Wayne and shit. We
Drake
got
ain't-
to see
Drake
his
ain't
growth.
no
We got to
legend,
see
though.
them become like legends and shit, like Lil Wayne
Drake
and
and
shit.
Lil Wayne need to stop making music.
Well, I mean, okay, that's like argument
At
for
least-
another day. But I feel that I understand that statement and shit. I don't listen to them that much.
But
anymore.
what if Peso Pluma went and he got in a shootout with the cartel and survived, and it makes
Bro,
more corridos
it's
and,
not
comes,
a
and gets
sen-
bigger?
You're trying to make
Bro.
it sound like that, you know,
Bro,
that
the thing
Soulja Boy
is
story.
GTA.
Like, when he got his
Yeah,
house broken into.
there was but I'm saying like that could have happened though. Like that would have made him more of a badass when he actually, if he did does do that and survives,
Mhm.
then he'll make more corridos and would have been bigger than he is now.
But they would have been after him.
That should have
Huh?
slapped pretty hard though.
They would have been after him.
No, yeah, they would
But
have.
I'm just saying, like I know he's not gonna do it, but that like that'd be crazy if he actually went with it, you know.
some crazy shit. Hold on, give us a second, guys. Sorry,
There
we
we go.
adjust the camera.
Sorry.
I don't know, but thankfully he
Yeah.
didn't perform. Hopefully he said.
Well, it's not till like
It's not till October like 14th.
I don't know, but I mean, hopefully I don't get.
because not that even though he got threatened, he's still out there performing.
I
in
think it's
Mexico.
just whack, bro. That's just hating that shit. I mean,
but the thing too that
it's
they,
political, I guess.
No, it's well, yeah, whatever. But the thing is too, it's like they kind of bring it to themselves because people say that they put that shit in their songs, like whatever they're talking about, like all the cartel shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then I think like you're kind of just asking for it because you don't need to put that shit in your like that kind of type of shit in your song, you know?
Oh, okay.
Your
But
music,
then
I
that,
mean.
but that's the whole point of corridos. Corridos talks about that lifestyle.
Yeah.
Just like gangster rap was about the hood. And then,
Oh, kind of just like modern day trap music.
yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, that's the whole point of corridos is to. But now the the new generation, they're making it more like, more hype, more upbeat. That's what's called.
I mean,
tumbados.
fucking
Yeah.
remember what was it? Young Dolph's 100 shots. That shit was pretty hard. You know that song, right? After his tour bus got shot up 100 times.
To be honest,
Nah.
I've never really listened to him.
Ah,
I've only heard, like, one song.
I knew he was like. I heard like.
I know who he is.
If you know, you know.
I know who he is,
bro.
but I only heard like one or two
Bro,
songs.
yeah,
you know
but
what
his
I'm
tour
saying?
bus shot got up 100 times.
Isn't
And once
he
he
the
dropped that song right after, that shit slapped.
Is he the one that when they did that and then he ended up buying like $100,000 bulletproof van? Was that him
I don't know
too?
about that. I don't know. But he's the one that unfortunately he died. Like he got caught in like another one of the same repeated story where he died in his city.
Donut shop, wasn't it?
Huh?
Was he the one that got shot
Yeah,
in the
something
donut?
like donut cookie or something like that. Cookies or donuts.
Yeah. Literally, he was at like a local spot buying like basically in his whip, his crazy ass Lambo, whatever luxury ass whip, on the way to like a family member's house in his city, in his hometown, whatever. Stopped at some spot, bought some homemade local ass like goods, bakery goods, and he got killed, bro.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
People always planning on your downfall, dude.
Always
For
hating,
real.
bro.
For reals, man.
No, but back to like the Peso Pluma, like
Mhm.
there's no point of proving like, hey, if I'm a performer or something, like just for him, I think he did cancel it, but like if he was to do it, that'd be kind of dumb, you know.
I would do it.
You would do it?
But
I
it
don't
just
know.
started, bro. Like if you so if that was you, it'd be like
Oh,
I
it
would
was-
encourage
I-
you not to just because it just started, bro.
I mean, me personally, I wouldn't do it. But like, what if I was like crazy and like didn't give a fuck about shit? Then
Yeah.
it'll be a different, you know. But he is young. He has a lot ahead of him. I don't like. He said he did the right move if he did cancel,
Mm.
because they were talking about canceling it. And I don't know if he did. You say you did though, right?
I
I
think
think
he
I
did,
heard
yeah.
he did, but I don't know if it's confirmed.
Yeah.
We'll check right now. But yeah, no, it's I don't know. I think not even political wise because I don't want to get backlash, but
Yeah,
like
because a lot of people in Tijuana were telling him to like, fuck it, just perform.
Oh hell no.
But then again, it's not their life. They're like
Yeah.
worrying about his. And then if he might get some backlash from that concert from people wanting to go see him.
We're still alive at least.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, he's still living another day.
Yeah. But wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Hell no.
Nah, I wouldn't.
I ain't playing with my life like that.
Yeah, fuck that. Your life is too precious.
Yes, sir. But what were we gonna bring up, Eric? You
yeah,
said
I
you-
guess it. Yeah, he just got canceled. Yeah, he
Yeah,
canceled.
You
cancel.
looking at
Yeah,
it?
due to unforeseen circumstances, Peso Pluma's concert scheduled September 15, 2023 has been postponed, rescheduled to be.
So
to be
his
announced.
whole tour just like
Well, that was just one schedule, one concert.
you said September.
The September 5th one, we already passed, but it
I was gonna say
canceled.
because I know the one in Mexico we got there is like in October.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not till later.
Not
It's
typing
probably
fast
lucky.
enough.
It's all weird. It's all good. As long as it's still alive, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, he postponed his U.S. concerts too.
that guy just making hits. And
For real.
Making
I've been
money.
listening to his album more lately.
have you? How do you like
yeah,
it?
I like it.
Were you the one that kind of was not into him, or was it you? Too?
No, I
Oh
think
yeah,
I've
it's
seen
me.
him.
I don't know if that episode ever aired because
Yeah, it
one thing. Oh, it did.
Yeah, it did.
But
Everybody
okay.
heard.
Side note. Sorry, everybody heard what you said. No, side note. Some episodes don't air, so I don't know what I said or what I warned. So you might see we might see us repeat some fits. Don't judge us. Yeah. So at that time, I didn't know who Peso Pumas was, and after doing some extensive research, I fucked with him. Either way, I fuck with the like the idea of another new age Mexican artist rising and shit. And I'm
Mhm.
all for it, and I'm glad to see him perform at the VMAs and all that shit. And he's dope. He's just fucking dope. I don't like every single song, but his shit's fire.
I like half of the album at least. It's pretty sick.
I'm waiting to see who's gonna be the next star next year.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you know how every year there's always
That's
like
something
that.
different.
Yeah,
Every
like
year or two, something
last
different?
year was Bad Bunny. Next year's Peso Pluma. I want to see what next year is.
But shit, I don't know. Wrapping it up, I don't know about Peso. But one thing about Peso Pluma though, he hit a stardom point, bro, where like even if he doesn't drop shit for a while, he's big. He's there.
Yeah.
He's at one stardom where they pop off and they're officially like a big
That's-
artist name and shit.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't think there is any washing away for him at any
No.
point or anytime soon. And if it is, it's a retreating.
Did you see-
It's so solidified
Well,
at this
have
point.
you guys seen like how he started at the VMA shows? How he started the song?
Yeah, that
You're
shit was,
playing
that
the
shit was
level?
dope.
You know,
I
that's
didn't see it.
that's from TikTok.
No, I didn't see it. What was it?
That's from TikTok. I guess he started off with like I don't know who. It's like one of those like Mozart characters, guys. Like like the old like Beethoven type of like music.
Yeah.
So like I saw that this was actually like a few weeks ago. Like someone like combined like some of like the song, like the I don't know.
Also, that sound they got
That
off
sound.
TikTok.
No, they got. I think they got the idea from it because they combined that song, and it's actually pretty hard. It's the beginning of whatever like song it is, and it transitions into like the Lady Gaga one. Like it sounds so clean, and then when people heard that and saw that he did it at the show, everyone was saying like, "Damn, he got that from TikTok. Like, what the fuck? He actually like
Oh, that's cool.
listened to it because it's pretty sick. Like it's like violins and like the orchestra shit.
Yeah, I saw something about
And
like
then-
he's like he copied TikTok, but I didn't know that's what it was.
Yeah, and it goes straight to like the beginning of the song. I'm like, damn, that's hard.
Yeah. I mean that was hard though, that concert.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Sick.
anyways, enough about Peso Pluma.
Yeah, enough D
We're
ride
over here like
shit.
you know a new word like I was listening to like some video or something,
Yeah.
and then someone said glazing, like
the fuck
quit
does that
glazing him, like
What the fuck does that mean?
kind of I don't know,
Crazy
I don't
him?
know, but it's a kind of like
It's kind of like dick riding.
yeah, kind of like that. So I was like, damn, every time there's like a new term, I was like, what the fuck? There's always some new shit coming on, and they reminded me like how fast fucking shit changes because
Like Riz.
yeah, it's something like that. Because I remember like back like in 2016 and like early, like even earlier than that, we were calling it like, hey, like when you go to work, let's get this guap, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And nowadays,
Let's get this bread.
And now nobody says that. Now everybody says, oh, I'm chasing the bag and this and that,
Oh yeah, that's
Or
the
they
new
used to,
tema.
they used to say keep it on the DL.
something like that.
Remember that? You guys
No,
heard-
it's all
Oh god.
low key
No.
shit. And I'm just thinking like, damn, bro, shit, like everything changes so fast. Like I can't keep up with all the
Yeah. And at some
the
point,
new slang.
At some point, I kind of don't want to and care anymore.
Yeah.
Call me old, and I feel like that is getting old, but it all kind of makes sense. Yeah, even though I would say I'm still pretty fucking young, but at some point, it's just
I
realizing
was
that
22.
It's 23, 24. It's just like I don't care about the new slang and shit. I think when I heard new ones, I think for me because I stopped smoking hella cabbage. So when I stopped smoking and they would come up with the sizes and the measurements and all that
Ozzies?
terms, yeah, or like shit like that, I didn't care, bro.
He got an onion in his pack.
Yeah, like I didn't care anymore because I was just like I don't smoke anymore. But I get what you mean though.
We're
about
just
slang.
getting old, man.
For real,
Yeah.
bro.
Like we thought back then, those slings we used to say was cool and shit like that.
I'm never getting old.
And then look at us now, we're like, damn, these kids, man, what the hell they say?
We're the old people
We are.
at the house parties.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, don't get old, man. Don't get old.
Hell no.
I used to be like you.
We ain't at no parties besides the ones we're invited to.
Oh yeah. Anyways, what's next, guys?
Take it away, Jerome.
Do you got anything to talk about?
I remember I was telling you about how I'm starting to like want to research into like growing and making gardens.
Oh yeah, go ahead, go off.
I don't know, because me and Jasmine, we always like have like these weird like scenarios about what's gonna happen to the world and stuff like that, you
Mhm.
know. And her dad does a lot of gardening stuff. Her family on that side does a lot.
hmm
And just recently, I was like maybe we should start doing like that too, because we've been like I said, we've been watching our weights and like trying to eat healthier.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And the more and more we look into like what's in our food, it's like so bad for us and stuff like that.
Oh fuck.
You know that's crazy because like on my TikTok, every time I go down there, there's always something new. Don't eat this. Don't put this on your skin. Don't use this.
Yeah.
This shit's gonna kill you. It's gonna give you cancer. I was like, God damn, everything's
Like,
fucking
It's
killing
fucking
us.
tiring. Bro.
Yeah, so like I kind of like stop wanting. I don't want to drink more soda and stuff like
Mhm.
that because it's just bad overall
Yeah.
from a long time.
Yeah.
So I started drinking these things called Celsius, and because it has like no artificial like.
Those are bad too. Apparently.
Yeah,
no.
apparently they're
Cancer,
really
give you
yeah.
cancer. I was like, God.
Yeah, they're getting
Because I
sued
used
and
to
shit.
I used to drink them. Then again, I saw another video on TikTok. Oh, Celsius give you
Oh,
cancer.
they had a lawsuit. You see
That's
that?
why
I
yeah.
filed for the lawsuit.
Flowrider.
Yeah. What about
He
it?
won the lawsuit because of something else, but he sued him, and then it turns out that they're bad for you and shit.
I know I need to stop drinking them.
Damn,
I just had
Florida?
two today too.
Flowrider.
But I mean, honestly though, they did. Well, not anymore since I'm kind of getting used to them. But they at the beginning they were giving me energy.
Yeah.
Where I was getting like jittery and like it was
They
nice.
actually
though.
worked.
They were, but like now when I drink, because I used to have one, I'll be fine. Well, now I'm drinking two,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and the other day I just
Damn.
had three.
Oh hell
day?
no, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck
Damn, that's
no,
crazy.
Bro, you tripping?
I'm good with just one a day.
But
No,
I'm saying like my
yeah.
body was getting so used to it where like I wouldn't get it like that.
You had to up the dosage.
Yeah, so like now I'm like, and then my girls are like looked and said, "Yo, they're so bad. Like stop drinking those."
yeah,
Yeah.
And I did my research the other day. I'm like, God.
everything's bad, bro.
No, yeah, and no, yeah. See,
But-
and yeah, caffeine alone too, bro. Fuck.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying about. That's why, I want to start like kind of growing shit and see
Mhm.
how that goes, like vegetables and stuff like that. Like we have
Yeah.
chickens now, and we eat their eggs
Chickens.
and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
like now we want to do like just in case anything ever just happen in the future where like everything goes to shits.
Yeah.
At least I'll have like that skill of like growing our own food and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
That's just not easy.
They also say that we should start learning how to hunt.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Like just because I guess there's so many ways to hunt things, and I want to do like small game, which is
Mhm.
like the little small animals like squirrels and stuff like that.
I'm saying we should go do that. Let's try it
Let's
out.
go hunting.
Let's plan it out and let's do it.
Damn.
Take
Take
a
the
nice trip.
podcast.
I want to make it to a hat.
I saw a video of Joe Rogan and his comedian dude. They were on a YouTube channel with like all they do is like hunt and like talk about like meat and like wildlife, like
Mhm.
hunting.
Mhm.
And they were on there. The dude, the main dude of the channel was like teaching, like took them to go hunting.
Mhm.
And it seemed cool because they're like it was just three dudes just out in like nature. They're all hiding. They have like the camo. They're like on the top of a tree.
Yeah.
They're like be quiet. They're all talking all low because they're hunting for turkeys. And then they were just up there like chatting it up, like chilling, hanging, and like just like hanging out. You know, like damn, that's just pretty fun. You know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I wish I had a family that were into all that. That would
Yeah.
have taught me when I was
Same
younger.
here.
Because I've always wanted to learn how to do all that, like hunt, and just like
Get a bow and arrow.
yeah, like honestly though, I bought one too, a little bow and arrow.
The little 99 cents on the six to the
No,
wall.
no, it was an actual bow and arrow.
little suction cup at
Yeah.
That was an actual one, but those things were hard. Like
Mom, I'm a
to
hunter.
use.
Blind and shit?
Yeah.
Hey, but
So I just got rid of it. But
Get a
like I'm saying, like
crossbow.
I wish I had a family member that was into all like the hunting stuff.
Why
like
don't we
that.
start it off? We do it and then teach our kids.
You ain't down.
I'm down.
You really want to do
I'm
the
gonna
pod
teach
this
Emma.
morning?
Huh?
You really wanted to do the pod today?
Shut up. I don't feel like hunting today, bro.
I don't feel like hunting today.
I'm calling it
kids.
all.
We're already at the field and stuff.
Already there.
Turn around.
I'm down. I'm down. Let's look into it. Let's do it.
We should. I really do want to learn how to like at least shoot bow and arrow or like hunt for like the signs of like hearing like animals,
Yeah.
what to use,
It's-
what traps.
It's crazy how like it's a lot of like instincts and like using your hearing, your smelling, your seeing. Because you have to be really quiet. You have to like breathe. Like
Well,
I was
we're us as human beings. We're meant to hunt and like
Yeah, I mean,
Survive
people,
and stuff like that.
human beings used to have. Remember those? What are they called? The canines and shit.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
teeth. Yeah, those
Still
actual
do.
teeth. Yeah. Some people still do, or to some degree have it, but like it used to be actual fucking chompers. You know.
You just turn to me. But yeah, like that's it's just in our like our own like
it's in our nature to
Nature to
to
do
like
it.
that. Like even from like 1,000 years ago to now, like we still have that instincts about like little things like that.
yeah.
And it just the way we live it now, like more and more we're losing that instinct and just getting
Relying on
lazy. and-
technology.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. I
Relying
don't think.
on
I don't think
money.
you can lose. I think it's already in you. Like
No,
yeah,
it's-
okay. You have to train. Obviously, like because we're not like natural born hunters.
Yeah.
You always obviously have to train. But I think it's already in you since like ancestors like they did all that. It's still inside it, like instilled in you. So like once you start getting into it, you kind of like
It unlocks it again
Yeah.
or like reopens it. Because you know if anything goes to shits, we're fucked.
yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like
That's what I always thought about. Like I was like thinking of scenarios, man. Like what if something happens right now? Like for example, like let's say we're at night, it's sleeping, we're all in bed, and we get like a message that hey, some country invades us, and like they tell us to evacuate or anything, or find a way to
Yeah.
evacuate. I was thinking like, damn, where the fuck would we go?
well, like just like recently, I don't know how bad it was here. The storms that hit earlier
Yeah.
this week.
Uh-huh.
Where here?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
like
here.
this week, there was, like a storm.
Like, it was like on Wednesday or
yeah,
something like that.
Yeah.
A lot of where we live right there. Well, not where we live, but a little bit more down by like Record and stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of like the electricity poles and all that broke in half, and the power went out,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody started freaking out about it. Cause
Did it
like,
go off at your house too?
nah, not in our house.
Stop moving the table.
Oh, sorry, it's because this thing was moving.
My bad.
Everybody lost power and like no
Uh-huh.
internet, no electricity, nothing to their house, and they were going crazy for it. Cause like
Fuck.
they're literally like,
I also need to get a generator, bro.
well, that's what I'm saying. Like without electricity, like literally, if anything happens, the government could just shut everything down, and then we're done. Because
Mhm.
everything runs off electricity and stuff like that.
Yeah. Shit, fucking. Didn't you say that, Joe? Something about like there's like they could try to be doing something where like a blackout of everyone's cell phone and all electronics.
Yeah, like for example, like so like let's say like some country, for example, like China, they want to invade us out of nowhere. Like they could
Like an EMP?
There you go, EMP, and just like knock out all like technology, and then you're pretty much fucked. Like how the fuck are you gonna communicate with anybody?
That's
Yeah.
fucking scary,
That's
bro.
what it is.
No.
That's
to
why I don't
go.
like smart cars, bro. Fucking last thing I need is a car not turning on and shit.
Like Tesla and stuff.
Yeah.
Teslas are whack. I'm sure they're cool, but it's basically a fucking iPhone, bro. If I'm
wheels.
gonna buy a car, bro, whether I keep it that long, expect this car to last 20 some years.
Yeah.
And it's a fucking smart car, bro.
It
It's a
is like an
iPhone.
iPhone. Like every year they're dropping new Teslas, but they're all the same, just
Yeah,
higher
and
technology.
then have you ever been in them, bro? Like the frames of like the
Yeah,
dash
when
and
we,
everything, like
when, we
cheap
went,
ass plastic.
when we went to Vegas, we had an Uber.
A Tesla
When I was
Uber?
a Tesla,
Yeah.
we couldn't fit in that
we were
shit,
all
bro.
crowded
We were
in
all
that shit. We
crushed.
were all like that and stuff like that.
And no, we're all big people.
How many?
so-
How many was it? You
There was
guys?
four of us.
4 of us.
So it was him, my girl, and his girl in the back, and I was in the front. I was all like crushed in the front.
Even as a passenger seat?
Yeah, because it's because there's not enough room. Like you know how like you back the seat back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to make room for them in the back, and then me, I was all crushed in because I'm fucking tall and so I was like,
Damn.
Yeah, I realized Teslas are actually small.
"Man, whack.
That seemed kind of whack, bro.
Get it. I would get a Tesla truck though.
Cybertruck?
Yeah, Cybertruck.
They look
They're
kind of
clean.
sick too, though.
But anyways, yeah, I don't know. I always thought like, what the fuck would I do, or what we do, like if something like that happened? Because I was thinking in my head like, oh, what if in the middle of the night something happens and like they tell us to evacuate? Where the fuck we run to and all that shit? And I like every now and then like you know how like say the phones read your mind and everything. Like
Yeah.
I would like think of that or like talk about it or look it up, and then like videos like that would pop up, and then it's always like people about like the prep and everything, and there's also people talk. People that have like they're called bug out bags, shit like
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, like a tactical dip bag. and
Yeah, like
shit.
that, like all like emergency, like
Like,
Like
what do
aid.
they call them? Doomsday prepared or something like that?
yeah, they have like
Yeah.
emergency aid and food and stuff, like shit to carry in
Or
case
like
like
stockpiling food, like non-perishables and all that shit.
yeah,
People used to make fun of those people, like
Yeah,
back in the
fuck,
day.
okay.
But I think the more and more we're getting closer, I think they're the smartest ones.
For
Yeah.
real.
Because
Shit, I'm not a side note, but I remember this shit because I was talking to my girl about this the other day. During the pandemic, remember when the pandemic first started for us and we went to the grocery shop, Joe?
yeah,
Yeah, I remember this one dude. I don't know if you remember, some bald-headed, whack-ass looking dude. I don't know. He was literally walking around everywhere with nothing in hand, no cart. He was walking around everywhere, talking under his breath like, what a bunch of idiots. Like, literally, I see him 3-4 times. I'm like, well, what the fuck you doing here then, bro? You have nothing to do
he
there?
wanted to flex like I already got all that shit at home.
I
Yeah,
know.
like, I'm smart.
I'm just here to watch you guys.
He's literally, I seen him 3-4 times. And like just talking shit under his breath that everyone's a fucking idiot, like panic buying and shit. Like, or not even panic buying.
Yeah.
This is when everything was damn near gone. Everyone's looking for something.
Yeah,
And he's
that
like,
shit was crazy. Like, I remember like when that first shit happened, we went to the Walmart, that shit was gone, and then I remember I had posted a fucking on OfferUp.
yeah,
We had like we only came with like a little 4-pack of like toilet papers,
yeah.
and then remember when I posted it like $700 for it.
Someone-
Oh, yeah, I saw you
And then
post that.
someone was like, "Damn, how much? I'll pick it up right now." And the people were talking shit like, "Damn, bro, you really,
I thought you were
you're
just
really
joking.
No, I was joking. I just wanted to see. I wanted to test it
social
out.
experiment, bro.
Yeah, and then I
Yeah,
wanted to
but-
see. And then some people were like, "Damn, I'll pick it up right now. Just let me. What can I meet you up?" And other people were like, "Damn, you're really abusing people's fucking hardships right now. You're really gonna do that, you sick fuck." I was like, "Man, bro, just kidding." I just wanted to see how like people would react and like, "Damn, that's crazy." People get all fucking
Take it too serious, bro.
I'm reading something off of that. Sorry.
Well, go ahead.
What is that car spying on you?
Oh yeah, because I heard that like the more the recent new cars, like I don't know if it's true or not, but like it seemed pretty legit. Like there's, I would guess like they're listening in into you, like just
Cars?
yeah, with all the newer technology, you know. Well, everything's listening to you nowadays,
Yeah,
like all like
no.
videos and
We're
phones and
honestly,
everything.
the funny thing is like we're under surveillance 24/7
Yeah.
without even knowing, dude.
But yeah, I'll get into that right now. Like I have something else.
Yeah,
but,
go for it.
But I was saying like supposedly there's it's more like to listen to you, kind of like Facebook and all that shit does. Like they're listening to you to sell your information to like third parties.
Yeah.
Pretty much like that. And like, damn, I didn't know your car could listen to you. Like, it's mostly the newer cars, you know, but it's like, that's just one of the things that's going on right now.
Whack. Bro, because sometimes they don't even be hiding it, bro. It's fucking frustrating. Like the other day, I got a new barber, right? He spoke nothing but Spanish. Cool ass dude.
Yeah.
So I asked him, like, how do you say, like, when you're referring to a fade in Spanish, like your hair, like, how do you say it?
Uh-huh.
And he explained it to me, and I was like, okay, cool. And then, like, an hour later, I'm home, and I finally get on my phone, and the first TikTok I see is it's Spanish.
How to do a fade.
Yeah. And I was like, bro, fuck. At least show it the next slide or something. No casualness, bro. They just be trying to fucking sell me shit now.
You know what's funny? I heard today that, you know how Facebook and Instagram are, they own, Facebook owns the Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
That someone's pointed it out. They said the initials are FBI, like Facebook and Instagram.
Oh,
You never realized. I was like, oh shit. And like, damn, that's crazy.
female body inspector.
Female
Yeah.
boobies.
Stupid.
No, that is crazy.
All along.
Yeah, it's right in our face
For
too.
real, everything's in our face, bro. We just like don't even see it or don't choose to see it.
Yeah, we just don't. Yeah, like you said.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying about the whole car thing. It's not anything crazy, but like, I'm like, damn, just like everything was news. We're
No,
being
'cause
watched right
remember,
now.
Remember the shit we were talking
Mhm.
about with the dreams and shit?
Oh yeah.
That there's like this technology is already out, but it's just yet to launch where they have the technology to put advertisements in your dream.
Yeah.
And then what someone really argued was a really good point. It was like, okay, cool, it's gonna launch whatever. They'll put McDonald's ads in your dreams, whatever and shit,
Mhm.
whatever. But the point is, they were saying is like, if it can influence you to buy stuff, what about it influencing you to do crazy shit? And it's been out. It just hasn't fully launched to the public.
Mm-hmm.
So then people started arguing, oh, what if like the school shooters and shit were just brainwashed and shit like that? People doing crazy ass shit, not justifying anyone, not justifying for anybody. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying like the idea of messages and images being received to you while you sleep and influencing you to do stuff, good or
Mhm.
bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel
It's already happening to us.
True.
Like us even awake. Like we talked about earlier. Just all this that we're seeing. It's all just like you said. It's all just getting brainwashed in your head, to where like it's normal and stuff like that. And like you
Mhm.
said, off the dreams. Who knows if it, like you said, like advertising. Are you ever like gonna think if you're awake or not? Like, is it real or fake?
Oh damn.
What do you mean? What?
Like you know how you said how they advertising your when you're sleeping and all that.
Yeah.
What if you wake up, but then you don't know if you were actually asleep or awake? And what if that just fucks with your mind and just makes you go more crazy or something like that? So you'll probably be like sleepwalking basically for your whole life.
Are we in a dream right now?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what if it's already happening? We just don't know it because of how advanced technology has gotten.
Yeah.
We
Could
could be
be,
sleeping right now, man.
Are we in a dream right now?
Or else. I don't know. That's crazy, man. We could go down the rabbit hole with all
For
this
real,
shit,
really
man.
could.
I don't know if our listeners want to listen to that. I'm scaring myself.
I got scared too, man.
This is all a joke. This is all for entertainment purposes only.
just kidding.
Take it away, Joe.
Anyways, do you have anything you're saying, Tino?
What was the next one you were talking about? The next topic?
I had a few.
Remember we said the Peso Pluma thing, the threats, the little Mexican aliens.
Aliens are real, though.
Aliens are turned up.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you want to go off of that, I mean,
Man, those fake
supposedly,
ass
supposedly,
aliens.
there was like a, I don't know when, but there's gonna be a comet that passes by Earth or something.
Oh, I think I heard something like that.
That it's gonna like block out the sun for like 3 days, and then people are saying, oh, in the Bible it says like when the
3 days and 3 nights.
of darkness and shit like that. Like, what if it's like
know
that?
the rapture comes supposedly or something like that?
Isn't that you're supposed to board up all your windows and not open the door to things?
Something like that? Yeah,
Fuck.
like don't open the door to anybody. Stay inside, you know.
Well, but they say that shit all the time. Like, okay, I'm not saying I disbelieve it, but I'm just saying that it happens all the fucking time. Like, what am I supposed to believe? Am
is
I
it
supposed to
me?
go to work?
Is it me or like every time I hear something about like something about the moon or like you said like
Yeah,
the sun or whatever, like I keep hearing like, oh, the moon it's gonna turn blue and it's only time you're gonna see it over 30,000 years.
yeah.
And the moon's gonna get black over 20 years. It's the first time you ever see it. Like I feel like every year there's something about the fucking moon.
For
Oh,
real,
yeah,
though.
remember the blood moon?
There's
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
yeah,
like-
yeah.
At this point, like, bro, there's always something with the moon. Like,
I mean, I don't believe it because I've seen a bunch of like, oh, the new moon's it's a sign of the end of the world and shit like that. I'm like, okay,
But then again,
Still here.
So then that same conversation, do you guys believe about like the alignment of stars and the planets and energies and like kind of astrology and shit like that?
nah, not really.
no, man, I don't know what to believe.
But then
more.
again, okay, I can get not believing some of it. However, though, the moon is a supporting factor. Like when the moon rises and shit, controls the tides, right?
How do you know that?
Because that's like, didn't the science prove it?
No, you know that because people tell you that.
Like
Like, is the Earth flat or round?
No, that's true. Let's talk about that because not even like what, Earth is flat or shit like that. But the thing too, like, I hate how people don't like question shit. You know,
That's true.
because like a whole like
I
life
question
in life in
everything,
school, they teach us shit like, okay, this is just shit that we know or whatever. But how do you know if it's true? Like, yeah, okay, they teach us this because they they did all the research and everything. But like, it can't be all true, you know, like. And that's what they want us to learn all the time. And like, if this is how it is, this is the thing that it's the only way that it is.
Well,
And then people don't want when they question it. Oh, you're crazy. Why are you questioning? This is what it says in the book. Why would you even question it? You know?
Well, have you ever played like the game? Like I think it was called a phone call, Where
Yeah,
like
yeah.
when you're little, you'll like say something to your friends here, then they'll go around and around,
Yeah.
and at the end you'll be like, so what did he say? And over time it like kind of gets like longer,
And
like
it changes.
it changes.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how it is like within the history, like you're going off what you said.
Mhm.
In some point it is real, but I feel like at some point they probably exaggerated or added a few things here just to make it more like entertainment or more enjoyable to
Or
learn
like
about
control the narrative. My fucking
Yeah.
thing, not even like one little thing I will say though is like people's like paraphrasing. Like what if that motherfucker was being metaphoric, or what if he was being literal, or what if he not even educational sense. What if his word choice was something you didn't like resonate with? Like what if his word choice was just something like you took like in a different way? Like okay, like I don't know. I wish I had the best example. Like say you're describing something to someone, but you're not describing the right shade of blue, and then they think to them their interpretation of okay, a light blue is this kind of blue, a fucking magenta is this, a burgundy is this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's different, and then factoring cultures and shit. So that's my argument. Not even the religious sense in the Bible, but like I always wondered how many wars that started. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah. Uh-huh.
how many conflicts that's caused and shit. Or like, have you ever texted someone something and you forgot to type the keyword of the sentence, or you misspelled the word that would make the most sense of the topic?
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember this one time. I was dating this one girl like in junior high,
Yeah.
and I accidentally text her. I was gonna text her hi, but my phone autocorrected to ho,
What the fuck? And that's all you said?
and I sent it to her like, and it said
Ho.
ho, and she's like, "Why the fuck you calling me a ho?" I'm like, and I looked back at the text, like, I meant to say hi, and I pressed hi, and it said ho again.
What the
You ever
hell?
done that? We're like,
Yeah.
yeah, shit like that, exactly.
and I got in trouble for it, but
Like yeah, exactly. And then there's some kind of
It was all an
cause and
accident.
effect, cause
Yeah.
and effect, cause and effects for it.
that's how wars start.
Mhm.
Exactly. Or like someone's accent, or someone's like volume, or someone's fucking distance to you from what you hear. You heard something else and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that always like curious. It made me curious and shit. Like what aftermath have that caused? You know?
Yeah. Yep. All right. Anyways, I want to talk about this because kind of like getting into like spooky season, because we're almost like in October, and it's like favorite time of year.
Yeah, is that your favorite season?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. October. I mean, even though it's like all satanic, like say satanic, or like they'll
Like
celebrate
October, or like just cold time of the year, winter.
winter and everything. But like I'm saying, like how they say like Halloween is like satanic and all that shit. I don't like. Nah, I'm not saying it's all good, but like,
Demons come out
Yeah.
at night.
but that's my favorite time of year, like Halloween.
You do know
fall.
that's Halloween night's the most the night of all nights that were like rituals and all that shit, and kidnappings happen and shit like
Yeah.
that.
That's crazy.
It
bro.
goes with the vibe.
What'd you expect?
Honestly, though, I do like this season from like September's like come on, just hit October,
Yeah.
and October hits. October's fun. November, December.
Yeah, it really is end of the year.
The last 3
You know,
months.
you ever notice how fast they go by though?
Yeah.
Those last few months.
Well, it's because all the holidays, all the events are
Yeah, it's
happening.
fast,
Like,
huh?
it just goes by quick.
Yeah. Anyways, I want to talk about it because we're almost like into the spooky season,
Yeah.
and then it's kind of like we should like. Well, first before I get into the topic, I want to see if you guys are down to like get more into like spooky shit, like the more
Spooky
we get
topics?
yeah, until we get closer to like
Let's do
Ooh, I'm down. I
Yeah,
got some
yeah.
fun facts about.
especially
let's do
the
that,
spooky
like more
facts.
like
Mhm.
like starting from here to like
Maybe bring a
end of-
guest on.
yeah, starting here until like the end of October, But anyways, I want to talk about my topic that I want to talk about tonight. So like like how like as we get older, we want to get our own place and move out, like get a spot, like grow, flow,
Yeah.
get our own house, And then in the back of my head, I always wonder like, all right, like if I go look for a house, I go under a certain way and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
But I always wondered too, like in the back of my head, like what if this place is haunted,
I always thought about that when we look at
Mhm.
houses and stuff.
Yeah.
Like my neighbor, when they bought the house, did you know they're legally supposed to tell you?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
my. That's
I heard
no,
realtors
that's
are
that's
supposed to
my
tell you
that's,
that.
that's the whole
Oh,
topic.
okay,
That's the whole
okay, yeah.
thing.
So
I'm gonna get into it, bro.
he some guy ended up killing himself in that house.
Yeah.
And then to this day, I think he forgot what he told me. I think there's blood stains or like they carved into the door,
What the
and they
hell?
still have that same door from when that person ended up killing themselves.
What the
What?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I'm like, you still bought? Well, of course they still bought it, but me personally, I
Yeah.
wouldn't do it.
I would have fucking removed that door.
Yeah, 'cause, me and my girl, since we're looking for our own place, we actually talked about it a few days ago. Like we're like, she sent me like we sent like each other like Zillow, like oh look at this house, look at this,
Yeah.
and then she sent me one. And I was like, oh, it's a pretty good price, this and that. And I was like, yeah, but I don't like it. I'll just get a buy it from me,
Mm-hmm.
And she told me like, okay, like we should like keep that in mind, like whenever we start like actually like going to like look at the house in person, like if we get a bad vibe from it, like let's not get it, even though if it's good or not.
Yeah, or consider it.
And Dro picks up on good vibes, but he doesn't say it till last minute.
Shut up, man.
I'm not.
We'll talk about that right now.
I'll explain that later.
But anyways,
What's that, let him finish.
I wanna, like you said, Eric, like you said, like they're. I was looking into that doing research because like I was like, oh, are they like supposed to tell you like if it's haunted or not or something happened? And it turns out they don't have to unless you ask.
Well, yeah.
And because if legally, like they don't have to. Like if you don't
Wait,
ask,
they don't have to tell you?
Nah,
They don't have to, but if you ask, they legally have to tell
Yeah,
you.
like
and they can't lie
what
about
happened
it.
here? Like what's the history? Like did something like somebody die, paranormal, or something crazy like that happen? They tell you. But if you don't ask about it, like they're not gonna say. You know.
That's crazy. That's crazy how ghosts and all that stuff can be somewhat somewhat acknowledged in a gray line between legality and in the medical field.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Even the ghosts are fucking with your health situation and shit.
For real,
Yeah.
sure.
Because I wouldn't. I mean, depending how bad it is, like
Fucking up
if
the housing market.
for reals they are, man. If like the house is haunted to an extent, like if it's not that bad, I would. But it's like where it's like paranormal activity stuff, like shit's falling down or shit's breaking, doors are opening, then I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. Would you guys like? Let's say you found a good spot.
Yeah.
Like it's how you wanted it,
Mm-hmm.
but then you ask the person, the realtor, or whatever.
Yeah.
What's the history? Did somebody die or this paranormal shit? And they tell you somebody died or somebody killed themselves or there is some paranormal shit here.
That's
Would you guys still buy it,
crazy.
like the place?
Like, okay, did someone get killed here or someone killed themselves?
Doesn't matter. Like let's say something's gone
Nah, it
wrong.
kind of does matter because if they
No,
got
no,
killed,
I'm
that's,
just
that's
saying you're-
violent. And if he killed himself, well, it was his choice, bro. Not
No, I
mine.
know. I'm just saying, but would you like get it, like buy it?
That's what I'm saying about it.
Doesn't matter what happened.
Well,
Just like
you answer, Eric. 'cause
Well,
he's not listening to mine.
Me, I do. That's what I'm saying. Like it depends how bad the paranormal.
Did the guy
activity
kill
is.
his whole family in here, or like did just
this
one guy
too
killed?
much into it.
No,
'Cause,
that's
like-
fine. Because if it's a dope deal gone wrong, okay, whatever, I don't care. But if it's got some guy killed his whole family in here, that's fucking crazy. I'm not coming
Like,
in.
yeah, like going off like my grandma's house. I think it's haunted. A lot of people have seen things. I've seen things there too.
It's like seen what?
Your grandma's house?
Yeah. My dad's mom, not my mom's mom.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't think you guys ever been to her
Nah.
house. She lives in Phoenix, and her house is old. Like it's fucking.
Oh,
her-
that brick house?
I think it is brick, but her roof is metal. It's like that's how old it is
Damn.
and stuff. Yeah. And when we were younger, we used to always stay there like every weekend or anytime my parents went out, whatever. We'll stay there with our cousins. And the older I got, like I didn't realize it, but a lot of people were like talking about how when they stay in the night there, they see things. And I kind of, now that I'm older, when I was younger, I didn't think about it, but now I'm older, yeah, like I did notice shit, but I thought it was just like normal, or like didn't really pay attention to
You
it
didn't think
'cause-
anything of it?
Yeah, I didn't think of anything of it because I'm a kid.
Innocence of a child, bro.
And then there's this one time with a situation where like, there was a shadow that walked through the kitchen, and then me and my cousin were like, "Did you see that?"
Did you full on see it or like
Yeah,
peripheral?
well, it looked like, you know when you see something, you're like, nah.
In the corner of your eye?
Yeah, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
it's probably my imagination or whatever. And then like later that day, we were in the kitchen, because we're when you walk in, it's the living room, and then you go a little bit forward, and it's the kitchen right there. Then the laundry room's right behind that. So we were in the kitchen talking, and out of nowhere, you just see like a black shadow go across the room. Like
Ooh.
you know when you go under the light,
Yeah.
and then you see like a shadow right next to you, whatever, like that,
Yeah.
normal. So we saw that, but it looked like a big block, like just a black block, just going to the kitchen, from the living room to the kitchen into like the laundry room, just like a black ball like that. And we're like, what the fuck? And I was all like, and he's all like, you saw that too? I was like, yeah. I was like, let's go to the room.
Did you guys feel anything?
We didn't feel anything. We just saw, and that was the first time I actually ever got scared at that house.
Yeah.
And ever since that happened, I used to come over and spend the night, and little things like that would happen. But I got so used to it, like it wouldn't bother me no more.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like stuff like that, if it was like happening, maybe I'll stay at the house. But if shit starts like moving around, like shit's banging and
Or like full on fucking moving,
Yeah.
the doors closing and shit.
like that, I wouldn't want to live like that. But like I said, if you kind of see things here and there, like maybe not. Depends how bad it is.
Kind of like just put in the back of your head.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But like if you wake up and your girl's like levitating shit like that, nah, like I wouldn't want to live in the house like that.
Damn.
I'll get it blessed first.
Yeah, no, yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say that too. I forgot to say that. Whatever house I'd move into, I would always want to get it blessed. I mean, I'm not like that religious. I don't even go to church that often, bro. But I would still tell my mom and shit, hey, can you call the pastor to do me a favor and come bless the house and shit.
I believe in all that
And shit
shit
like that.
though,
Yeah.
like spirits and energy and stuff like that.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You live in it, Joe?
Hell no.
Not
Like-
even if it's like a little.
he killed himself? Would you
Even
do
if
it?
it's like my dream house, and then like I asked like, "Hey, what's up with the house? Is anything going on crazy?" And they're like, "Yeah,
No, nothing at all.
someone or something paranormal shit going on." Like, yeah, I'm not staying here.
What if they got killed in there?
Who?
The person, the previous owner.
Doesn't matter. I wouldn't do it.
What if he killed himself?
Nah,
Exactly.
I wouldn't do it. Would you? You didn't even say anything.
Like I said, okay, did the guy? If a guy killed his whole family,
This
in
guy's
there,
scenario. Just would you yes or no?
No, it's valid.
If
a
the guy
killed-
shot himself and it bounced off the wall and then it killed somebody
Okay,
else.
no, can I speak? If
Go
a
ahead.
guy killed himself and his whole family in there, fuck no. If someone like got killed in there because it was like a house party or some shit, or like a dope deal gone wrong and shit or something,
Ooh,
some-
I got a story for
some
you.
bullshit like that, I wouldn't kind of be like, maybe I don't
Yeah.
care too much. I'll just ignore it.
Yeah.
You know, never tell the kids or anything.
Yeah.
But what
But
if
if
he-
someone killed himself in there, that's kind of iffy because I would say, well, he did it to himself. That's on him.
But I'm saying like,
but
what
then
if?
that's negative energy
But
when
what
he
if
died.
you buy the house? You're like, you know what? It was a house party, whatever. Like, where are we going off?
Even
and
that
then-
still. Is,
Yeah, but I'm saying like over time you start like seeing like what I'm saying like shadows or
Yeah.
start seeing things like banging, doors opening.
Oh, crazy
when-
full on shit? Fuck no, I'm
Yeah.
out,
Yeah.
bro. I'd probably be pissed that I had to buy a new house, though.
That's what I'm saying.
So
like,
then, yeah, I probably
Pissed
wouldn't.
off.
You know what? Reality leading. You know what? The whole paranormal shit aside, I'd probably say no, just because, like how you said, I don't want to experience like doors banging and shit flying, and have to go buy a house, get a hotel with the kids all frantic, and buy a new house and the whole closing cost and all that bullshit. Am I gonna get my deposit back? Fuck that. So, yeah, I'm not gonna deal with this.
Yeah.
You know, it's already a hassle to get the crib.
I mean, I think you get used to it.
You get used to it?
Some
Well,
people do.
Remember when I was telling you when my ex, when her kid
Oh, yeah,
started
yeah.
seeing
Yeah,
things
but that
at
shit
the
was
house.
fucking crazy though. Fuck that.
But I'm saying, but that's the whole point. Like after all that shit happened, I still went back to the house and stayed the night there.
Bro, I'd be scared that if that shit was
Yeah.
happening. I need to get
Wait,
some
what
water.
did you see?
I didn't see shit. The little kid's the one that saw. Like,
Oh yeah, he full on something like dark figures and shit.
yeah. Then apparently, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like at that moment, I was scared. But I still went back to the house because we were leasing it. So
Yeah.
the whole year we were still living there. And little things started happening like that, like where like the restroom door just slammed and there's no air vent on or anything was
Yeah.
on. Everything was closed. Windows were closed. Door shuts. Doors open. Like shit like that. But like
Wait, you saw that?
I experienced it once with her.
Yeah.
But after that, my ex-girlfriend was telling me that she started seeing like things and the door started shutting. And then her brother's like, "Yeah, the bathroom door just shut for no reason," and it was kind of scary. But I mean, to a point where like it wasn't really affecting me, so I kind of just like blew it off, you know.
Yeah,
But
something-
at the moment when it did happen to me,
Didn't it turn out that it was like her like her
yeah,
family?
She
yeah,
had negative energy.
yeah,
on
she
her?
played with the Ouija board when she was younger. So
That thing-
that
she
explained a
forgot
lot.
to
That,
mention.
you know,
She did. She forgot to mention
that-
that to me after that shit happened.
That's
What
crazy because like you know like with the podcast like once we get on spot or like on like a studio or whatever.
the- Yeah.
Like obviously I want to bring people on like to
Yeah.
like interview and like talk about stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I was in the back of my head I think like if we get our own house and then we set up a studio there, I'm like if we bring people over like people say like be careful who you bring home because of the energy that's they have or what's following them.
Oh yeah.
And that's
True.
scary. That scares me because
because they get latch on to the
Yeah,
next person or
'cause-
next
You
place.
gotta sage them down before they come into
Hey,
the
man.
room.
No, people also
let
say
me let me pray for you first outside.
Hold on. Sana culita.
Well, that's what I'm telling you. Like, when I was in that relationship,
Mhm.
if like that's I felt like a lot of like dark things were happening and
Mhm.
all that. And when I got out of it, everything just went away.
Yeah. So it was,
I remember this one time I was fucking with this one girl. When I was younger and shit. I was like 20, 21 or some shit. And then I don't know. I kind of felt like it was hitting rock bottom and shit. Side note, at the age you really shouldn't be dating anyways. I don't know. I just felt like it was bad relationship. Like we were not supposed to be with each other type shit. And I remember we got in an argument. She was quote unquote like kind of religious and shit too. But I remember we said something. Fuck, what was it? I think I told her too. I don't know. I don't remember. I prayed for myself saying like, yo, God, give me a sign. Like I won't fuck with this bitch no more. And well, I mean, I saying like that. But I basically said that, and then next thing you know, like I literally said, "Give me any kind of negative sign or sign,"
She
and then
got set on fire.
no, even worse. I got pulled over and I got a ticket, and I don't know. As soon as
You
they
did?
just told me, yeah, because we were like arguing or something, and I got pulled over, and I just felt like, bro. And at the time, I was like, bro, I was a kid, I had no cheese, so I was like, well, I can't afford this, yada yada. And I remember she asked me, "Do you think you got pulled over because of me?" And I was like, yeah.
what the hell?
Yeah, I was like, I told her straight up, yeah, I prayed for God to give me a sign and shit, and yeah, I kind of felt like that was a sign.
Damn, praying on her downfall.
Yeah, she was cool though. She was fun, but yeah, short lived.
Anyway, I have a story like you were saying, like about like the whole house thing. Like you said, the party and shit like that. Like someone died or whatever.
Yeah.
It's funny because I have a story like from back in the day, like when we used to party. Well, party was a big thing like for us, like early, like we were still teenagers. There was this, you know how there were party crews and everything. There was
Yeah. Back in the day.
yeah, so like that. I don't know if they were party crew, but these people were like well known. They're like around like the city, and I guess they threw a party once at their own house, like a party, sick ass party.
Houses,
Yeah, like their own house, like family house.
Yeah.
And whatever, it was like a normal party, whatever. And I guess the girl's brother or cousin got into a fight with somebody, and they took it outside to the front yard, started fighting, and I guess the dude that was fighting the cousin or brother shot and killed the dude right in the front yard, and then he died, whatever, and this happened. And then later on, someone told me that because I had a friend that was close to the people that were
The owner of the house.
yeah the girl side of the house, whatever.
Yeah.
And they said that sometimes at night, like they would like someone would ring the doorbell at night, and they would go open the door and nobody's there. And then that would happen, and then people would say like, "Oh, it's either something bad or it's either just like the spirit of your
Or the person
that they killed that would come knocking to."
You just let them in.
No, not to let him in, but just to come knock on the door to like, let him know that he's there, you know? Shit like that.
Oh, I think I remember that story. Yeah. It was like.
We'll talk about it right now because people, we don't.
If I remember clearly, I think they found the killer, and then 2 years later. But like, if I remember, because I remember a reliable source of friends told us that from that same house. That they like 2 years later they found the killer, but for whatever reason he still had the same gun with him. 2 years later. Yeah, what an idiot. But anyways, like bro, it's all tragedy, bro. It's a very unfortunate thing. Like that's like stupid. You know, the youth killing each other for dumbass shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, here we go again with violence. But staying with the
So now
paranormal,
He ding dong ditches him now once in a while.
Playing a prank on the family.
like good old time mistakes.
I would do that shit.
Yeah, no, for real. But
I'll
like,
come pull your legs at night, if I died. It's me.
he tickles them.
But yeah, I was saying,
But how come ghosts don't do no fun shit? Like, you know,
no fun shit.
no funny shit.
Drop out some cash, hey, bro.
Because they use
Yeah,
so
you'll
much of
help
their
him out.
energy.
You got all that vision in the sky. You can't help brother.
But yeah, that's a story of like paranormal shit that with the house and shit.
Creepy, bro.
And then too, like, I don't know if you guys heard that. It's like something like that happens, like someone rings the doorbell and now there's nobody there, like, and obviously you figure out that it's actually nobody. Like you're not supposed to open the door.
Yeah,
you let in.
that
You let
happened
in.
once here. Remember?
No,
Were you here? Were you here? Mom was here. It happened once. It was
She
like-
opened the door?
No, fuck no, we didn't open the door.
Oh, yeah, good.
It was like 2-3 in the morning, and I swear I thought I was the only one awake. So then I got up to like kind of like go to the like hallway living room area,
Mhm.
and everyone else in the house got out. And my mom was like, "Yo, did you hear that?" And I was like, "Yeah." But then we like kind of got close to the door and double checking that it's locked, and it was locked. And I could see through the peephole, and I don't know if the light was already on, but it was on. I could see like there's no one outside.
Mhm.
And then from the window, there's like this little window like on the side of the door, but like probably like 2 feet away from it.
Yeah.
So you could see through it, but like I didn't know if anyone was standing right there. And then she
Yeah.
was like, "Nah, no, don't open it, don't open it." And I was like, "Nah, fuck that. That's creepy as fuck." It was just one single ring, and then like and our doorbells have never done that. I mean, yeah, I'm sure maybe about
Yeah.
function, but it was just so fuck. It was a weird vibe too.
Yeah.
It wasn't
It's
just
crazy,
like
huh?
that's strange. But it's like I didn't process it till later. I think at the moment I was just thinking, this is odd. Like I'm more like thinking safety concerned.
Mhm.
But paranormal wise, I was like not really thinking about it till later. Like I felt an eerie feeling and shit.
Mhm.
But thankfully we didn't open that door. I don't know if anything.
You know what's
happened.
crazy? This
Shit.
one time when we used to go down to Douglas, out here in Arizona, Arizona,
Yeah.
right by the border.
Mhm.
Because our dad used to work over there, like shuttles and everything.
Yeah.
And he used to take us over there, like all the family, me, him, and my mom. And then there's a little motel that we stayed at. It's like the only one there because it's a small town. And then there's one time we stayed there because he had to go work, and then we just stayed there. And then at night, my mom said that she opened the door and there was a black cat by the door,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't leave. And then she started getting scared, and then she started praying. She pulled out the Bible and she started praying, and it was still there, and it wouldn't leave. But eventually it left. But she got scared because like, what the fuck? Why is there a black cat?
I
right here?
remember that cat.
Remember that?
Yeah, it had
Remember
like-
she opened it and it was like right there by the door, just looking at us like meowing. I was like, what the hell? She closed it and then she got scared.
Oh my god, that makes so much fucking sense. Okay, you know how you
You got all goosebumps.
Did you?
you know how like
Scary shit.
You're a kid.
I'm at spooky track to this like, while we're
For
talking.
real. You know when you're a kid, you
Remind
don't
me.
connect the dots and shit.
Uh-huh.
But your parents are obviously talking about some shit.
Yeah.
Whether they're arguing about a divorce or whatever, this and that.
Yeah.
No, I remember them mentioning. I think I remember my mom mentioning the cat and my dad,
Uh-huh.
and my dad being the usual, nah, take it easy. And then my mom,
Come here, shouty.
yeah. And then my mom being like, nah, you ain't listening to me.
Uh-huh.
But like, I don't even remember what they said. I don't remember.
No,
what it was.
our
I just
dad
remember
wasn't
the tone of voices and
Yeah.
shit.
Our dad wasn't there though. He was gone. He was
No,
working.
he came back at one point.
Oh, yeah,
one of those
yeah.
days. One of those
Yeah.
days. Because I don't know if the cat was still there. And then I remember something. Basically, something. Okay, I could pick up the message of the cat. So I looked outside the window, like kind of creeping outside, and there was a cat just sitting there by the side of the door, and he kind of like yawned. He had long ass fucking fangs, but I thought it was just a cat, like a stray cat. I didn't think anything of it. I didn't think anything of it. But now that you fucking said that, I was like, oh shit, I didn't know that was the fucking story.
Yeah. No, I remember it clearly. Because she was. I don't know how she found out about it because she opened the door and then she saw that it was right there, like literally by the door, just like standing
So
there.
she opened the door and the cat.
Yeah.
So she
'Cause
invited.
I don't know if she heard it meowing or scratching the door, but something. She opened the door and it was right there, and then she got scared and she kept looking through the window so they wouldn't leave.
You believe cats are like
Bad luck.
I don't know.
not bad luck, but have evil in them and stuff like that?
Yeah, could be or could just be a sign.
Yeah.
Because I have another story too. So if we get into spooky season, remember the owl story thing?
The owl, or the one by our old house?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think we
fuck that
talked about
owl.
it. No, on here. Or have you told you, Eric?
No, we haven't. We haven't.
Let's get into it. This will be the last story, and then we'll wrap it up.
And I'll do one more story because
All right,
Tino freshened my mind about a memory about the doorbell and stuff like that.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I'll let Drew go
All right,
first.
yeah, cat, owl, and then doorbell. All right.
Yeah. So, anyways, this was back then when we lived more in Mesa, like the downtown area, like more of a center Mesa.
Yeah.
So we had a house over there, and then we lived next to our cousin. He's an older dude, so he had like his wife and his kids, like they're our nephews. And I guess that a relative from, I don't know if it's from his side or his wife's side. It was like some older dude. He was living in the back of a shed in their house. And he came from over there, so he didn't give a fuck. It was just, he had a place to live. Like he lived like even worse. So for him, it was nothing. So anyways, I guess her dad had come from work that night, so we were all just at home. And then I guess they came over and they knocked on the door, like our cousin and his wife or whoever from the house. And like, hey, there's a fucking owl on top of the power lines, like right on our house, and it's not leaving. Like, you help us out to get rid of it. Like my dad went out.
Wasn't it more towards our side of the house?
No, it was on their side. It was on
kind
their
of
side.
reaching
No,
in
it
the
was-
middle.
No, it was our side because the power lines, like they went to like each house.
Yeah,
So it's kind of like a V, and it was on their power line.
like
in their-
basically
in their
horizontal towards the backyard.
Yeah, whatever. It was on their backyard. Sorry. Dude, I was all mad now. Anyways,
Trying to paint an image.
anyways, it was there because I guess the dude that lives in the backyard of the shed, he heard it because, you know, they howl, the ooh, whatever they do. And then he was trying to get rid of it because, you know, like I said, owls are bad luck for like Hispanic culture.
in the Mexican culture, and,
And they
shit.
said it's bad luck, and they would throw shit and wouldn't leave. And then our dad went to our backyard, and he was throwing shit from our side, and they were throwing shit from our side, and they wouldn't fucking leave. And they were saying, my mom was all scared too, because she's like, hey, stay inside, don't go outside. And we were watching what they were doing through the window, and they were just, I think I went out to see the owl too, I don't remember.
What
but
color was the owl?
I don't know.
I remember my
white
dad-
or
I-
it was grayish. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think I remember seeing it, but I remember like a kid. I was little. It was like the same thing with the cat story. I can remember bits and pieces of it.
Yeah.
I remember my dad just being outside throwing rocks at the owl and shit, but I didn't connect any dots of badness or fucking what the hell's going on. I thought it was just like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and they wouldn't leave because our cousin, he was on his side of the fence in backyard throwing shit at it, and our dad was in our backyard throwing shit at this side. And so it was like kind of like they're throwing like shit back and forth from their backyard, but they were throwing shit and they would like flap his wings and wouldn't leave. It was just, I don't know. It's
Yeah,
scary.
we're in the
'cause
middle of the city, bro. Like,
Why is there an owl here? You know?
yeah, like
We don't get owls like that, you know.
yeah.
They're hunting it for you guys.
And I think I don't know if it was like because it's a bad look for that, and then I don't know if it's something about the old guy that was off, you know. So I don't know if it was something like
Yeah, because I've heard like I guess like owls are bad depending on what color they are. Because I've heard like the white ones, it means that someone close to your loved one is gonna pass away soon or something.
I've heard
like
shit
that.
about that
shit.
too.
I have,
I've heard
I have
about
another
that.
story like that too.
'Cause-
White owl.
I had an ex-girlfriend who lived on the resin. They saw a white owl, and I guess a couple weeks later, her grandma passed away, or
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
some family member. No, I don't think it was grandpa. Some family member passed away.
Did they believe that too?
Yeah, they believe in all that kind of stuff.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
But I mean,
But before you get into your story, I have another story about an
no,
owl.
I'm
Just
gonna hold my story for next
real quick,
time.
real quick. No, leave it. Just right now.
We got no
Alright.
time. We got no time.
Yeah, we got like a few more minutes. Anyways,
But it's
this
very
is
scary.
it was like only like it was only a few years ago. About like I want to say less than like 8 years ago. We already lived here.
Yeah.
So it was nighttime. You know, I'm in college, work. You know, I just up late at night. Like I'm fucking hungry. It was like fucking midnight, So right now, right here, there's a bunch of. I don't know if you've been around here. It's a bunch of developed new shit,
Yeah.
like restaurants and
Yeah,
houses and
they're
that shit.
starting to
But
build
the
up.
shit we don't need.
Back like fucking 8-10 years ago, there was barely anything. It was just like empty land, farmland.
Not even sidewalks.
Yeah. So I was hungry, so the only thing was open was Jack in the Box at night, and the closest one was like fucking 10 miles like west. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go out like driving at night, cruising in my truck,
Mhm.
and I went, and then I took this road right here.
Is that when you had the old 4?
Yeah, the sick ass one.
Yeah.
And I took it all the way down like to like a road which leads all the way back then it was all darkness. This is farmland.
Mm-hmm.
It's all empty farmland and dark. And I went that way and then I would change it to a street and it took me through the city, you know? And then I went to Jack in the Box, got my shit, and I came back down the same road. So it's all dark and everything, right? And as soon as I turned into the road to head straight back to my house, I saw this fucking something in the road. And it was some like it looked like it was like it looked pretty big. It looked like it was 3 feet tall and white. I was like, what the fuck is that? And then as soon as I got close to it, it fucking like opened its wings up high, so it looked even taller. I was like, what the fuck? And I guess it was an owl because there was something on the road. He was like grabbing like the
Oh shit! Yeah.
like
Roadkill
dead
or something?
roadkill, yo. And then fuck, I ran it over. I was like, fuck, it was too late. By the time I saw it, I was like, what the fuck? And that ran it over. And I don't think I killed it because I didn't see any like feathers or anything. But I was like, holy fuck, I just ran an owl. In my head, I was like, fuck, is that bad luck or something? It was an owl, you know, bad luck. It was
Wait,
super-
did you see any feathers flocking? and shit?
Nah, because it was dark. I was saying it was dark, so I couldn't see anything behind me. So it was like complete darkness.
Maybe he dipped out just in time, or he was
No,
a
he
fucking
went under my truck.
Oh yeah, the truck was pretty
I was
high.
like, fuck, bro. I was like,
Maybe he
damn.
ducked down and then he ran you over.
But you know,
Flipped
like
you over,
look
yeah.
back and see.
No, I was like, I did, but there's nothing. It was like,
Oh,
I was
it's so
saying there's
dark
no.
that-
It was dark. There was nothing you
yeah.
couldn't see behind.
You should have got out of the truck and.
I don't know. That's when they
Hell,
get
that's
you.
the last thing you do. That's the last
Nah,
thing you want to
I'm
do.
not in the movies, bro. I know. Fuck this. I'm out. I'm not gonna get out. Who's the animal? Okay, bro.
Yeah, fuck.
Fuck
I would
that.
have taken off. So I would have just gone back and hit
Yeah.
it again, make sure wouldn't
Yeah.
haunt me.
For real.
Well, yeah.
That was creepy as fuck. Oh, what if it was like a skinwalker or some shit?
Could be. That shit look huge. At first, it was like, let's say the size of his table, like from my side. Like let's say it's 3 feet tall,
Yeah.
and my truck is
Yo.
pretty tall.
Owls get tall though, or big.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
And then when it put its wings up, cause it looked like it was gonna take off. It was even taller. It looked like it got to like 4 feet tall, height. You know.
Yeah.
Cause it put its wings up like ready to take flight. I was like, holy shit! And then, it went under my truck. I was like, fuck.
Yo, that's scary.
But yeah.
Yeah, because
I don't like
we
owls.
went camping just recently, about like a couple weeks ago,
Uh-huh.
and we went out there night fishing, and it's like dark out there in the lake and stuff,
Yeah.
and then around us a bunch of like trees and whatever. And I remember when we were leaving, we're looking, just going up the hill,
Mm-hmm.
and we just see like these two like glowy eyes and stuff like that.
Oh shit.
The
Well,
fuck?
what the
Do they glow in the dark like that?
Yeah, because they're like nocturnal, because they hunt and they sleep during the day and hunt at night. So we were going back to our campsite, and you just see like these little like, it looks like lights. We're like, what the hell is that? So then we flash our lights, and it was a fucking owl, dude. Those things were huge, and it just spread its wing and just started flying away.
How tall was it?
Probably like about, I don't know, like a foot or two, like this big.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I've seen some that are way bigger
They
than.
get tall.
And when he did, like it like turned his whole neck, like.
Oh,
did that thing?
Yeah, then.
They did the
360.
Yeah, then we
Really?
kind of got closer, not to try to see it, but like 'cause it was
Yeah.
the way where we were going, and it just like opened up his wing, just spread and just flew.
Fuck that.
Damn.
And
I
those
don't
things,
know,
those
man.
things, like, that's my first time I've seen one like fly out, because I've seen
Yeah.
them in the streets or
Mhm.
whatever, but I never seen how like their wingspans are fucking long, dude.
It is.
And they just like usually just flew away to the next tree.
That's creepy as fuck. I don't know. I personally believe that owls are bad luck. It's funny because in other cultures they deem them as good luck, which is
What
really
I'm
something.
saying, I've heard people saying like they're bad luck and they're good luck, or someone's gonna pass away or like stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I've always heard that. I think my parents have always instilled it in me. If you hear an owl, it's like someone's gonna die soon.
Yeah,
or
I
it's,
just
like, bad
I
luck
try
and
to
shit.
stay away from owls, man. At this
Yeah.
point.
Because I remember it was one time, I think it was a party or house party or some shit, and I was peeing outside in the backyard, and I heard a hoo hoo. And I was like, fuck, started peeing faster. I was like, let me get the fuck out of here, fuck the beer.
That was a nice worm you got there.
Something for his
Little,
worm.
little eagle sound. Hey, does that eagle thing where it picks you up?
Oh damn.
Stupid, just grabbing me by my
This
noggin.
guy.
Tito flying away, bro. But yeah, that's it. You're gonna save your story or
no,
I'll save it for. I'll
Save
save
it?
it. Yeah.
Oh, you
Alright,
sure?
then.
Ah.
Yeah, because we need to get a little bit more into spooky season.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
true. All right, so the next one's gonna be spooky as fuck.
trying to get some spooky stories?
Hell yeah, we'll get some.
Yeah,
ready.
because I've had stuff happen to me, which is like weird, like just crazy things that when I was younger, yeah, strange thing, like when I'm older, I'm like, did they make it up and all that? Like,
Yeah.
Or like, what the fuck was that?
yeah, but I've had cousins and people confirmed it too. That's happened to them, or like they seen it too. So I'm like, okay, like, so I'll hold on to the story for later.
All right, yeah, save it. We'll use it next time.
The next one's gonna be spooky as fuck for y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all.
Wrap it up, Dino.
This has been the Put Me On Something podcast, and I am Euro-san. This show is brought to you by my man Droskis, and always thanks for having you, man. This is
Eric Grizzy.
yes,
Where do they find us, Dino?
Spotify,
Apple,
Apple,
And Mason.
and YouTube.
Mesa. You'll find me in
Find us
Mesa's
outside, bro. Find us
Find us
outside and
outside.
get a free bottle opener.
bottle opener. We should start doing that. Like, hey, if I was outside,
Find us outside.
carry merch around.
Yeah, hell yeah. No, yeah, we're definitely doing that, bro. I love giving out merch.
But yeah, thank you for tuning in, guys. Put Me On Something podcast, baby. We're out.
Peace.